Hi, I'm Marnie Pearson with IamJoyful.com and IdeaMarketers.com. We're talking about the elements of every life that the author and finisher of our faith, Jesus Christ, controls in our life story. The elements that he controls and the elements that we can control. This segment is about the what, as in who, what, why, when, where, and how. The what we can control to a great degree. Jesus, repeatedly said, "Ask and you shall receive; knock and it shall be opened unto you; seek and ye shall find." He wants us to get specific about what we want. I'll give you a personal example of a situation where I didn't ask specifically, and so I didn't get specifically what I wanted. And this is just an ordinary little story. My nephew Noah plays music, and I love to listen to him play. And there's a couple songs that he plays that I really like: Folsom Prison and Long Black Veil. And Noah was getting ready to leave for 2 years on a mission. And before he left, I asked him, I said, "Noah, record those songs that you play for me before you leave, because when you get back, you're not going to remember how to play them." And so as a dutiful nephew, the night before he left, he locked himself in a room and made me a tape, and he handed it to me. And when I listened to it, it was 3 songs that he played and sang, but they weren't the songs that I wanted. They were some other ones that he'd written, and they were great. I enjoyed them, but they were not the 2 specific ones that I just really love that he plays. And so that really drove home to me the importance of getting specific. If you have a vague or misty notion of what you want to have happen, then, that's what you'll get. Just something, that's close enough, for what this is what you wanted, and this is what I'm going to give you because this is what you asked for. And it's kind of a vague type of thing. But if you ask God specifically and you get very clear about what you want, it'll be, number one, easier to identify that you've actually received it. And if you write it down, you'll have a record of how you asked for something and God answered. Now, as we're dealing with the question of what, there's an important element that I think that the world leaves out of this question. And like if you watch The Secret or things like that, or Law of Attraction, that is a real law. The law of attraction really is. And what you ask for, you do receive to a great degree. The question that most people don't ponder upon is that what God wants me to have? Is it the very best thing for me? Because sometimes we'll set out and accomplish things that do not serve us, that are not for our best, our best benefit. And so it's important to get very clear on whether what you want is what God wants, and align those two very clearly. Now, the next segment, we're going to talk about the question of why. And why plays a huge role in determining whether what you want is what God wants for you. Your motivations, why you want something. And we'll get into that in the next segment.